You're watching This is Pentecost Fellowship Ministry with Pastor Tamara Bennett.
I need to talk to the church tonight. You have an anointing to establish the kingdom of heaven.
Pentecost is not a denomination. It is an experience.
You've got a kingdom of darkness that want to stop your praise. You've got a kingdom of darkness that want to stop your anointing. Oh, but the devil is a liar.
In that day, saith the Lord, I am going to assemble her that halteth, and I will gather her that is driven out, and her that I have afflicted. And I'm going to make her that halted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation. And then the Lord is going to reign over them in Mount Zion from henceforth, even forever. The daughters of Zion, these are daughters that God said, I purposely, intentionally had your life go the route it went because I knew I was going to bring you in to me. So regardless of whatever the devastation may have been in your past, regardless of whatever the circumstances, please, I got some visitors here. I already feel you. Regardless of circumstances in your past, because that was never your destiny. It's just part of your journey with me. He said, and I did that because I knew I was going to bring you in to myself. So the difference between the foolish and the wise is the wise began to try to understand who is he that called me. And we have to come through the process of releasing that old man. We have to come out of the foolishness of being angry for no reason. We got to come out of that. We have to unleash ourselves from jealousy. Of what? Of who? Why? We have to release ourselves from being needy of anybody. Desperate and settle for anything. We have to be healed from not having fathers. We have to be healed from abusive fathers. We have to be healed from abusive past relationships. We have to be healed from being told we'll never be anything. We have to be healed from doors being shut on us. He said all of that was your past. You're my daughter now, and I need you for the kingdom. Oh, give the Lord some worship. Give the Lord some worship. We hold on to these things and don't want to let them go. And because we don't want to let them go, there's no growth. There's no spiritual growth. It comes on you, but it don't stay. There's no fruit that's coming out. Are y'all please hearing me? There should be fruit that is blossoming out of your character. There should be fruit that shows as evidence in your children because you're loving them differently. There should be evidence and fruit in your marriage. Not because you put your husband on the altar, you put yourself on the altar that made you sweeter for your husband. We can't be foolish women. We can't be a representation of foolish women. We should be tired of being a foolish woman. And we need to seek to be a wise woman because I'm a child of the King. And that wisdom should overflow in everything I do. So that wisdom is not just in me, it's in my kids, it's in my finances, it's in my professional life, it's how I dress, it's how I carry myself, it's how I treat you. Wisdom, please church, I'm trying really hard. And I don't see enough of that kind of growth. If one look a mess, the other look a mess, because it must be okay, because she looked a mess on that night, so it must be okay for me look a mess. Something wrong with that circle. Yeah. If this one barely do it, that one barely do it, because if she didn't do it, I mustn't have to do it. Something wrong with that circle. If this one ain't committed, that one ain't committed. I'll get there if I can, because she wasn't there anyway. Something's wrong.
He's given me everything I wanted, everything I've needed. It's more than enough for all of the days that I pleaded, and it's sweeter than I could imagine, greater than I could conceive. By giving him my heart, trusting and believing, he's given me everything I wanted, everything I needed. It's more than enough for all of the days that I pleaded, and it's sweeter than I could imagine, greater than I could conceive.